It was good, family. Peace and blessings. Hope you're showing up to love, becoming your greatest version every single day. Today we have an amazing content requested by an acquaintance. She was actually saying how to create content. Okay, she wanted to know how to create content, and I just wanted to share this video with her so she can actually get it properly. It's not a big deal. It's just something she already knows already. It's just how to put it for her own understanding. It's more like what to create, not really how to create, man, because we all know how to create. And when we talk about content, we're talking about satisfaction. You're trying to please, you're trying to satisfy, you're trying to get someone contented with whatever you're putting forward. It's like sales, You're trying to sell something and you're trying to get your customer satisfied. You're trying to please your audience. You're trying to get your clients contented with your offers, family. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Something that brings satisfaction, contentment, and pleasure to whoever you're sending it to. It can be people, your customers, your audience. Okay, but before I talk about things you need to take note of, it's just some concept you need to take note of. And we need to understand the fact it's just like sales. We're all selling, family. This is real. We need to lock in with this truth. We need to understand that we are all selling. Everybody you see is selling. But what's really important, what really matters is what you're selling, fam. This is real. That's why you can see if a guy is trying to approach a girl, he has to sell himself to the girl. And if the girl can actually accept. Okay, that's real. But most times the guys thought that they're the ones selling. But you're trying to sell, but she's already accepting. She's already giving you the green light already. Okay, that's just by the way, okay? But we all are just selling, family. This is real. Okay, even Jesus Christ came on the scene to sell. He sold his personality till today. Jesus Christ is still marketed, family. This is real. We need to understand this truth. Your pastor, the pastor in the church, every clergy, every pastor in the church has to sell their personality, family. This is real. They have to sell themselves to their audience, to the people watching, family, the audience and the church, the congregation. The pastor has to sell himself to the congregation, okay, to be marketable. This is where we're all selling, family. This is where everyone is selling, depending on what you're selling. This is real, family. Okay, just understand it's true that we're all selling. We're all making sales. That music, whatever you're doing, is all selling, family. This is real. Okay, so the number one thing you need to look out for when you're creating a content is your content gonna be like a life story. Are you trying to tell people about your life story because your life has something to say? This is where your life has something to teach somebody, family. Your life story can be is a good key, is a good points to use in creating a content. If you can't use your life story, you can use the story of somebody else. Great men, great women have actually walked past the earth, fam. This is where you can actually share their story to help people, to bring pleasure to people, to bring satisfaction to people. This is where, fam, your life story can be a very important aspect to look into. Okay, and this number two aspect is to solve problems. How do you create content? Solve problems, family. That's how you can actually create content. This is real. Okay, you solve problems for people. There are problems everywhere, family. This is where we need to understand this truth. There are problems literally everywhere in schools and family, in churches, religion. There are problems everywhere, families. This is real. Just look for one to solve, look for one to tackle, look for one to shine your light on it, family. This is real. Okay. And the number three aspect you need to look into is sharing information, family. This is real. Sharing information like advertisement, family. You can begin to share information. You can also just to share information about books too. Like you can narrate content of books and all that. Is actually a good ways of creating content. You can share valid information. This is real. We're actually in an information age. This is real. So sharing information will actually go a long way, family. Okay. And another key to take note of while creating a content, or when you're creating a content, you can actually offer a product that add values to buyers. Like I said, we're all selling, family. This is real. So you can start creating content that provides something, like it provides product, valuable product. It can be skincare product, it can be any kind of product, family. This is real. It can be catering kind of product, it can be food recipe, it can be just be anything, family. This is real. Okay. And the last point you need to look out for while creating, for the fact that it's not a spiritual content, it's not something spiritual that has to like go deep. Okay, these are just something we can relate to, for the fact that it's not spiritual content, that you need to like take it more deeply and consult the spirit, the God, and all that for help and guidance. Okay, the last one is to serve your skill and your gift, family. You need to serve your skill and your gift. This is real. We all have gifts and we all have abilities. We have potentials. We have gifts, family. This is where you have skill. You can start marketing your skills or using it to serve. This is real, for the greater good, family. Serve your skills, serve your gifts. This is just a short message. I hope it resonates, family. This is just how to create content, what to create. There's so many things to create. These are just practical ones we can actually lay our hands on, family. Peace and blessings.